Hi there, this is Vanessa with Fitness 23 and Train with V, and we are going to do you another total body workout today with a little different focus. Lots of clients come to me with knee issues, so we're going to work on some flexibilities on your knees and other things like that. But let's do 18 minutes of exercise. You ready, Chris?
I'm ready.
All right, let's go. Arms are out. Make sure your arms are straight out from your shoulder. You're going to bring one knee up as you bring those elbows together. Remember, every exercise we do is for 1 minute long, and what I'm going to do is do half on one side and half on the other. When you do this, I want you to really focus on being straight and tight in that core, and that knee comes up all the way to your waist, really nice and easy. Chris is going to continue the exercise, so you can always keep watching him if I'm talking and trying to show you something. We're going to switch sides, other side. Really try to bring that knee all the way up to your waist, nice and straight. Remember, you always have one side of your body that's stronger than the other. For me, it's my right side. What side is it for you, Chris?
My right side as well.
Yep, there we go. It's pretty normal for people to be really straighter on their right side and stronger on the right side. You got about 5 more seconds of this little warm-up we're doing for you. Moving everything around, getting it going. And great. Spread your feet out nice and wide. Do not bend your knees on this one. We want to warm up those hamstrings. We're going to touch the ground, come back to our chest, and push to the ceiling. Down. Touch the ground, back to your chest, push. You want to breathe out as you push those arms up, reaching for the ceiling, really getting those hamstrings to stretch out and that lower back to work. If you cannot go all the way to the ground, go as far as you can without pain. You want to keep doing this though, so that you can get these hamstrings, which is the muscle in the back of your legs, to really stretch out. And push. Down and push. If you look at me and Chris, you see that both of our feet are faced straight forward. I'm all about posture and doing things properly. We want to have all of our joints in alignment. We got about 5 more seconds to go. Big breath out. 3. Last one for you. Beautiful. All right, stand up nice and tall. Make sure those shoulders are way up. We're going to take this leg out, and we're going to bend into it. Now, we're not going to go much over our toe, just a little. Other one, we're going to keep up on our shoulder to keep our body really straight. And we're just warming up this quad. So when I talk about what to do for your knees, I am talking about making the muscles and the ligaments and everything else as strong as they possibly can be. My quad muscle actually holds my knee in place. Nice breathing out. It's also a little stretch in the inside groin with the opposite leg for you. Good, let's switch sides. Everything's nice and straight. Just want that knee going forward but not too far over the toe. Head up a little more, Chris, so really show that you have a straight back. And a couple more seconds, we're gonna go. Let's get this heart pumping a little bit, Chris. Let's do a little jog in place. Now, when I jog in place, I still want to have this really straight back, and I want to have my arms at a 90-degree level. Nice breathing. You can go as fast or as slow as you need to. This is all about getting that heart rate moving. Nice breathing. Make sure you're coming down on the balls of your feet. You're not coming down on your heels, and you're really feeling that this whole core is engaged. Good breathing. Remember, if you get a little tired in these 1-minute rounds we're doing of all these exercises, you can just slow down and then catch back up to us after you catch your breath. Nice, even work. Got about 10 more seconds. Then we're going to push that heart rate up again. We're going to do a little knee flexion. Great work. All right, spread your legs out. Opposite hand is coming up toward the ceiling, and I'm really stretched all through the center core. And then I'm going to touch my knee, the opposite knee, and stretch it back out. Now, when I bring my leg up, it's super important that my leg is brought up with my foot flex toward my face, which actually makes my quad engaged. Big stretch out. Big stretch. Really warms up your entire body and stretches out those oblique muscles, which of course we will use later when we get on the mat and do our ab work. Big breathing here. Let's switch sides. Big stretch out. Here we go. Remember to keep that foot flexed up, which keeps your quad really engaged. You want super strong quads to make these knees really happy. Here we go. Big breathe in. Couple more seconds. Last one. Great job. All right, next exercise. Your feet are spread about half a foot to a foot wider than your hip bones. You're going to go down in your knees a little bit and then come up, but not completely together. Just a little bit spread. Remember, your feet are faced forward. It's all about getting those quads to work. You're going to have a great time holding this back up straight because you have these strong abs and keeping your head up. Now, Chris is going to keep going. I'm going to show you some modifications. If this is too difficult, you can walk it back. Try to jump just a little bit and walk it back. Jumping, I always have clients do, even when they're 86 years old, because it's so great for your bones and makes super strong bones. Really focus on nice, even breathing here. Got 5 more seconds, guys. Great job. All right, super tall. Really get those shoulders back. Come out to the side. Arm and leg. Here we go. Big breathing out. Try not to lean too much. Remember, when you're going to kick, it's a bend and a kick, right? You don't just kick straight out. So it's bend and kick. We're going to come to a water break in just a couple of seconds here. We're going to change sides first. Let's go. And the only reason we're getting a water break is we're going to pick up those 5-pound weights or 4-pound weights, whatever you got in the house, a couple of books. I don't care what it is. It'll all work to really work on these arms with you. Got 10 more seconds to go on this side. Great. This is a great time to grab some water if you'd like, because we're going to start doing some weight work. So grab those 5-pound weights. If you don't have any weights in your house, you can grab a couple of books, a couple of dogs. I don't care what you grab. Just a little something to hold on to in your hands, give you a little resistance. Okay, we're going to go straight in the air with those weights. We're going to bring them down and have one leg going. Super straight back is really important in this exercise, and you're going to really engage that core. Breathe out as you come down. Remember, you want your foot to go in the exact same spot every time. And really, really be straight. 5 more seconds on this side, and then we're going to change legs. Good, here we go. Really good breathe in. You know you've got your shoulders working now. Try to keep those hands nice and even. Keep that foot flexed as you pick it up, which really makes your quad more engaged. Great job. All right, those weights are on your hips. We're going to step forward and bend into the knee at a little bit of an angle. Now, Chris is going to continue the exercise. I'm going to show you some modifications because this can be a little bit rough. So we're going to go forward and step into that leg and come back. Forward, into the leg, and come back. Little strain on the quad here, a little strain on the back foot, which you're flexing up. You don't have to go very far if it's painful. You don't have to go very low if it's painful. Really keep your upper body nice and straight. A couple more on this side. Great. Other side. Here we go. And you see by keeping these weights on my waist, my shoulders are staying engaged, my arms are staying engaged, heart rate stays super high because both sides of my body are working, up and down. Got about 10 more seconds on this side. Take a look at your feet, make sure your feet are super straight. And they're coming back in the exact same spot. Great job. Last one. All right. Spread your feet out, not too wide, maybe just 6 inches wider than your shoulders. Going to go down with straight legs, come up to your chest and push it straight up. Straight legs, when you want to use those hamstrings, right? Get those hamstrings to stretch out. Don't have to do it fast. If you cannot go all the way to the ground, I'm good with that. You can do it without weights and just use your hands. Let's change sides. Here we go. Try to be really straight, going straight down in the middle with that weight. Couple more, guys. Last one. Good. Now, a little more arm work we're going to do. So I'm going to step forward just a little bit because I want some room to step behind myself. I'm going to roll them up and step back with a little knee bend in the back. And I'm going to bend all of my weight on that front leg. So it's just really a touchdown in the back, using my biceps at the exact same time. Keep breathing, nice and heavy. I don't need much time to work you guys out. I can get it all done in 18 minutes, work out your entire body. You should really feel your core, you should feel that bicep. Change sides. Big breathing here, about 20 seconds left of this exercise. Nice straight leg. That knee is right over my foot, but not going too far in front of my toe. Couple seconds left. Beautiful. All right. Last one before we go to the mats. We're going to keep our feet just a few inches apart, right underneath your hips, fully engaged. This one's on my thing, on my hip. Other one's going to go down. My knees stay straight. Knees stay straight. Down and up. Knees stay straight. If your knees tend to come in a lot, just don't go down as far. I really want you to be able to go down and keep those knees straight, putting all that strain on that quad. Big breathing. Couple more on this side. And let's change sides. Nice straight knees. I know those thighs are burning now. Couple more seconds, guys. Last one. Beautiful. All right, let's go down to the mats, get some ab work in. Now, I use a mat about 1.5 inches thick. It's what I prefer to use because I always go down on my knees and I don't want to hurt my knees. So important. If you watched my first video, you know you can't use your hands to get down, right? All right, let's go down. First, do a little stretching. So my legs are straight out in front of me. My feet are flexed toward my face. And I'm going to come straight down. Now, when you stretch, you have to learn to relax and really learn to breathe deeply to get those muscles to relax. Now take those legs out into a V. Nice spread. Come down in the middle. This is about getting the flexibility in your lower back and through those hamstrings again. Big hamstring day, right? So a lot of times people think they have back issues, they really have tight hamstrings. So having this as loose as it can be so that you can come down straight in the middle without any effort. You know, I get down on my elbows. That's really your goal. But don't push it. You never want to push it when you're doing stretching. Make sure your feet are straight up too, that they're not going all wonky. Great. I think this is a great day to do some oblique work. So we're going to have our feet locked down. Hands behind our head. We're going to lie back. We're going to come up to a complete twist to one side. Here we go. Half a minute on one side, and then we'll go half a minute on the other. Keep those feet locked down. Make sure you get a full twist when you come up. I don't care how slow you go. If this is super difficult, you can always put a pillow right behind your back so you're not going down quite as far. We're almost done with this side, guys. Everybody wants a small waist. I don't care if you're male or female. Got to get those obliques to work. Really keep those feet locked down. Good, let's change sides. Try to keep your feet locked down. I know you're feeling it in the core of your stomach there. Lots of work. Remember, do not put your feet under something to hold them. Make you use your feet, holding them down. Only got a couple left, guys. I know this is a hard minute. Excellent. All right, nice straight back. Your feet are in front of you. We're going to lift our feet up off the ground. And we're going to put them out at a 90-degree angle. All quad support here with all my abs holding in. Drop one toe, one heel, sorry, and just touch and bring it back. This is great knee work because your quads are burning. A couple more on this side. We're going to change legs. Don't worry, I'm going to let you stretch it out in a second. Other leg. Doing great, guys. Try not to let those feet drop too low. Really great job not falling over. I know your quads, your stomach, everything is screaming. We got about 5 seconds left. Great, let's stretch this out. Whew. Cross your legs. So your knees should be calm. If your knees are way high, just do this often to get this whole structure to release. We're going to lean forward in front. We actually want our elbows on the mat is the preferred thing, right? Really having this back stretching out nice and even. Big breathing. And then twist that back. I actually push a little against my knee when I do this. Makes that whole oblique stretched out beautifully. Other side. Great, let's do one last ab exercise. Okay, so you're on your mats. Your legs and your hands are going to go straight up in the air. Now, you want to be as straight as possible here. You want to think like you're holding something in your hands. So your hands are staying like 8 inches apart. Those feet are flexed towards your face, which gets that ultimate engagement of your hamstrings and your quads. We're going to drop everything down on the left side and keep it about 3 inches off the ground, and then do the other side. Ready? Here we go. And back. So this really helps if you want that long, lean look. It's very popular with models to have not a muscular looking stomach, but a very lean looking stomach. We got about 7 more seconds on this side before we do the right side. Good, other side. Also gets that long, lean look in the back of the arms, so you don't have a tricep that sticks out or flabby arms, but you have that long, lean look. Keep breathing. Really keep that back as flat as you can against the mat. Couple more, guys. Doing great. Last one. Great. Bring your knees to your chest and roll that back up off the mat. Those abs and that lower back did a lot of work. We're just moving it around, stretching it out a little bit. Big breathing. Keep your head down flat. Do not strain your neck. Great. Roll yourself up. Put your hands by your side. Really stretch your body up. So you really tighten this core. Super stretched up. Here we go. Arms out to the side. Bring them forward. And bring them back. And back. A couple more. Big breathing. Excellent. All right, now it's time for you to learn some nutritional information. Hi, this is Vanessa with Train with V and Fitness 23, and here is your next 5-minute video on how to make a great, easy, healthy dinner. So, Chef Max, what are we making today?
Okay, so this next dish is called Veggie Delight. It is also a very simple dish that can be made at home by anybody, and it's really easy and simple to make. And it's all vegetable, so there's no carbs, no calories, none of that stuff.
Great, let's watch you chop some vegetables up.
Now that the oil is hot, we take our dish that we prepped, and we're gonna go ahead and throw the ingredients on the stove.
Gorgeous.
Thank you.
Let's try some.
Yeah.
So it's a Veggie Delight. It was super easy to make.
Super easy to make, and it is
Fantastic.
delicious.
And you know, could have added some peanuts, add a little crunch. If you want protein, you could add some fish or add some chicken.
Right.
Really amazing.
And in this particular dish, we did not add peanuts because I know some people have allergy to the peanut oil and peanuts, so that's why I usually don't. But you can add to the taste: salt, pepper, peanuts, and so basically, yeah, this is real basic, real delicious, and kids love it at home. Oh my goodness.
Great. Thanks so much.
Sure.